Whenever we find ourselves involved in a conversation with someone who's essentially saying, not using these words of course, but essentially saying, I'm not sure I want to stay with my present agent and I'd like to talk to you about you becoming my new insurance agent. We're grateful for those opportunities, and of course we drill into, as best we can, into how they happen to be thinking of us and were they referred here and all of that. So we respect that kind of a handoff if a mutual friend has sent them our way or something similar to that. But we really, really try hard to cause people to think back on what are their expectations in a relationship like this, and what of those expectations are not being met, and could they give us examples of that? Because oftentimes what we find is there really are no unmet expectations. And to be honest, they would be no different with us. And so it's not at all beyond us. In fact, it's typical of us to point out, again, not in so many words, you might be happier than you think right now. And sometimes if we can highlight why someone might be satisfied, even if they don't feel it at the moment, both sides of that appreciate it. With every new client relationship, we spend some time doing a lot of listening. That's probably no different than any kind of practitioner. For instance, if you go to a doctor who doesn't do a lot of listening in the first visit, that's a red flag. So we tried to do a lot of that, trying to understand their business, or if it's not a business, if it's a personal account, try to understand what people have, what they valued in life, how they got to where they are, what they're proud of, what they want to protect, understand their family, and those sorts of things. So we do a lot of listening, and then we engage in a process by which we don't expect it to be perfect, but we're always striving for that, a process by which we can uncover risk exposures and put together a program of protection. And then ultimately, after that's all done, and the client understands what we've done and why we've done it, then we market that. That's a funny industry term. It really means go to various carriers and get quotes from those carriers, but based upon our specs. So if you asked us what we do at Whitaker-Myers, who we really are, that is Whitaker-Myers Insurance Agency, would say we're risk advisors and we're professional insurance policy procurement specialists.